thank you very much, Steve. Thank you very much for coming in so patiently, particularly you guys at the front having to wait for a few more minutes than everyone else. So the theme for this is about community, and apologies if Sister Sledge comes back on again, it's just because obviously I like to dance to that. But the idea being is this, that we are family. Now family means lots of different things to lots of different people, but this was tweeted on our TGS site at the weekend. We are not a team because we work together, we are a team because we respect, trust and care for each other. Now, on Thursday and Friday, we have lots of guests in, but we had some guests in on Thursday and Friday who were also then looking not only from the school's point of view, students' point of view, but just seeing how inclusive we are together as a group of people. And on Friday evening, we kind of had a call to kind of say that the amount of work that has been done by our students, by our teachers, by our governors, by all staff, kind of showed that we are one of the most inclusive schools that they have ever seen, which is amazing. Now I know this because obviously when I've come to this school 8 years ago now, there's something special about this place. And people may be like, okay, whatever, so. But actually, there is something special about this. I came from an outstanding school in Hertfordshire, long time ago, came across here. The school obviously has developed and transformed massively since then. And what we have now is an amazing place. And I obviously sing the praises of it. Now my little 8-year-old daughter, and obviously my 2-year-old not quite so much, but my 8-year-old daughter would love to come to this school. But I'm an hour and 10 minutes away. Ultimately, I might move here because this is such a good place to be, and I would really like my daughter to come to this school as well. Because I genuinely believe that most of the time, 99% of the time, we are a family and a community. And as part of that community, I'm responsible for the top end of the school in our TGS kind of community, and that's the sixth form. And today, I'm obviously going to pass over to my head students who are going to hopefully lead us forward and take on some of your ideas and put them into practice. Again, like they have been on their own journeys and they're going to explain to that right now. So I'm now going to introduce.
So, good morning. As Serge just pointed out, we are the head students. There's 6 of us, as you probably noticed, which is a bit of change this year. We really try to be more inclusive, and the main reason for us being 6 instead of 2 is to really boost all your ideas and to split up work so that we can include your ideas more. So really what we're trying to do is just get all your ideas across to Miss Yap and Miss Alexander and get them put through. And the more of us that there are, the easier it's going to be to get done, and the more quickly that we're going to be able to get stuff done. And we're going to go around and just say a little bit about what each of us sort of believes in and what we plan to do. So I'm going to pass you over to Megan right now.
Hi, I'm Megan, and as head of academic, or you speak called the Teaching and Learning Committee, I want to improve student life from an academic perspective, and I would really appreciate people's feedback on how we can improve your experience as students. I haven't created an academic committee as yet, but if you feel like there's anything that needs improving or if you have any concerns, please feel free to contact me. We've all got our email addresses on the bottom of the slide, so please ping me an email and I'll really try and get back to you as quick as I can. I'm also head of environmental concerns, and I'm committed to improving the school environment. So for example, I'm currently working with Mrs. Yap and Miss Clements, and we're going to try and get a no-moto, like a wildflower area, in the corner of the school field. So if you're interested in joining the Eco Committee to really get your voice heard, we have meetings every Wednesday in room 205, and you can't make a meeting, again, please contact me, or any of us in fact, about any concerns that you have, and we'll try and get back to you.
Hi everyone, my name is Alana, and I've been at TGS since year 7, which feels like yesterday, but in some ways feels like a whole lifetime ago. A few of you may know me from working in your classes, and I'm going to be working with you guys a lot in lower school to help improve your student school experience and also allowing you guys to express yourself in the best way possible. My main goal is to improve student support regarding in class, but also one-to-one, and also ensuring that you guys enjoy school, because I'm sure you will do. That's the most important thing.
So it's me again. I may have not said, but my name's Ollie, or Oliver, whatever you want to call me, I don't really mind. And I'm in charge of the Eco Committee. Sorry, not Eco, Community Committee. I've been working alongside the Eco Committee, which is what I should have been saying. I'm also in charge of health and food, which is really important for us. Trying to introduce more healthier lifestyles. And in the community, we're going to be focusing on day-to-day aspects, changing stuff up. which I think is really important. You've got a couple of things about me. Once again, if there's anyone who has any ideas at all, just give me a ping, because the quicker that we can get stuff done, the more progressive we're going to be. Yeah, thank you very much.
Good morning, I'm Lana Hutchinson and I'll be running the charity events this year. The majority of you won't recognise me because I'm external, so I've only been here since year 12. And therefore, I'd like my place in the head student team to show that you can get one of these roles no matter where you come from, how long you've been here, or just generally who you are. And as the head of charity, I've got several ideas that I'd like to help me out with at some point. I'd like to partake in a rag week in which we raise money for different charities each day. To get your voices across through this, I'll send out a form to your tutors to regard local charities and what you want to raise money for. And raising money wise, by talking to students and teachers would like a football game, and busking around the school seems to be the top ideas, but please email me any more. As well as my role within charity, I'd like to open the school up to more external students like myself. So my head students and I will achieve this by visiting schools further afield and advertising the school, but also by introducing several induction days to the sixth form, so the current year 11s can introduce themselves to a wider variety of students and can experience a wider variety of subjects if you're unsure about what A-levels to take. But just in general, we're here to represent you and your voice, so please feel free to email us about, well, anything to do with school really.
Hi, I'm Ellen. So I moved to TGS 8 months ago now, which I'm honestly struggling to believe. But my main goal, they're centred around well-being and the LGBTQ+. So it's essentially to make school a more comfortable place to be. So school can be a really emotionally draining, high-pressure environment and a very scary place for some people. And I'd like to lessen the load where I can and make TGS feel an even more safer, welcoming community. After all, you're here for 5 years, maybe even 7, and there is so much more to that time than the grades that you come out with at the end. I want to find ways that I can support your progress pastorally, so no matter the academics, you can develop into the adult you want to be. I'm currently looking at how we can adapt and improve our termly PSHE days to provide more relevant education and encouragement. My more long-term goals are to improve induction days from year 11 into the sixth form, make LGBTQ+ students feel more accepted within the school through education and awareness, improve support around exam stress, and work on the student voice methods we currently use.
Good morning everyone, my name's Alex Males. I head up the sport and the extracurricular committees. Throughout my time as one of your head students, I want to make the school a better place to be. I've been in the school for almost 6 years now, so I know, just as I'm sure you do, that sometimes school can be quite a difficult place to be. So I want to make school an easier place to be at and overall improve life as a student at TGS. Another one of my goals is to help year 11s make the leap into sixth form. I think getting your subject choices correct can be particularly tricky. So we're all working towards making those choices easier by making you more informed. I understand that right now this only applies to a small proportion of you, but at some point all of you will have to make choices about what you do after you leave TGS, whether that's coming back to the sixth form or going elsewhere.
So in the sixth form, we have recently established committees in certain areas to discuss specific topics. So this includes community, academic, mental health, eco, charity, extracurricular, sports, LGBTQ+, mentoring and food and health. At the moment these committees are only open to the sixth formers, but as soon as we know more about how they're going to run, we will get back to you about how you guys can get involved. In the meantime, feel free to speak to any one of us or email us about any ideas you might have regarding these areas.
Ensuring everyone's voice is heard is so important in order to create a happy and safe community. As a school community, whether that's with your friends, class, or here within your house, everyone's voices matter and we're here to listen. Whether you want to talk to your teachers, your friends, or us as head students, we are all wanting to hear your opinions because this is your school and you can make a change. On behalf of all of us, we'd like to say thank you for taking the time to listen to us and feel free to contact us at any time. Thank you so much for listening.
So, just in terms of reflection, this idea about being a family, it is very true, and we have students students that have come from other schools, just like we have students that have maybe come in from different places. And we've also got people going on to different things as well. Again, that community stretches beyond that. And we have a lot of our students or alumni who come back and then support as guest speakers or mentor or for work experience. So we are constantly working together. These guys here are amazing. You guys sitting there have got amazing ideas as well. Please don't just keep them to yourself. Share them. Things will happen. We will try our best to make everyone heard and hopefully, as we say, make the place even better than it is already. So thank you very much, Lee, for listening to us this morning. I appreciate obviously Sir's giving you some announcements as well. Please share the word, and if you want to, drop an email so we can make a difference as well. Thank you very much and have a very positive day.